sir, to say a few words. After that, we will hand over the presentation to PK Raghav, sir. Thank you very much.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, men and women, boys and girls. Today, we are on third day of lecture and also fourth or fifth day of second lockdown. It's been, people say lockdown, but for us, I think it's a positive time. We all are learning from the, I would say, treasure of adventure, treasure of the sports that we have. I can see Dr. Sridharan smiling and so many other coaches. This wouldn't have possible otherwise. So this is a great chance, great time that we have got to benefit ourselves, to enrich this particular forum, in which another 15 days to go, and I think more than 15 days, 18 days to go for our lectures. I don't think we'll even realize what's happening in the lockdown. It's been a golden opportunity for all of us, and these guys are adding on to give us that kind of a, I would say, treasure of experience. Not taking any more moments, I'll just hand over to the guest lecture that we have today, and let's proceed on. And I request Mr. PK Raghav. Yeah, he's their evaluator for us today. He's doing a wonderful job. He's adding on whatever we are saying and actually letting the people know who have organized this that some good job is being done. Thank you, Mr. Raghav. It's been a wonderful interacting with you. Now I hand over back to Satish to say a few words about Parmesh, and then Parmesh you take on. Thank you.
Raghav sir, please, few words, please.
Thank you, Satish. Thank you, Captain Bahal. I am PK Raghav. I am a sports administrator with SAI for the last 29 years. Presently, I am director looking after the Western Regional Center, Gandhinagar. First of all, I want to thank Director General SAI, Dr. S.S. Roy, ED, and Captain Bahal, of course. In a very successful manner, we all together with Captain Bahal with his team successfully running these online sports coaches development program, and this has happened first time in the history of sports. So it's a very, you can say, unique thing. The SAI has decided with the help of National Federation, especially VFI, and they are conducting this in a very difficult time. I want to tell one thing to the participant, that they should take advantage of all aspects of the lectures which are organized every day on different topics. So it is a very good opportunity for improving their ability and learning the coaching skills in a very scientific and very effective manner. So together we'll definitely make a dent, and I'm hopeful that after completion of this online training sessions, we will definitely take the sports in a higher level. So my best wishes once again to all the participants, and especially to the Southern Center SAI for the successfully and very effective manner, the way they are conducting the programs. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Bell, sir. Thank you.
Rakesh, you can hand over to the lecturer today.
Yes, sir. Parmesh, sir.
Okay.
You can start, sir.
Good morning to all the respected audience participating in this code development program. I am Mr. Parmesh, Senior Volleyball Coach, working in Sports Authority of India, Southern Center, Bengaluru. First of all, I welcome our all the participants, mainly Mr. G. Sridharan, Drona and Arjunavadi, national coach, who brought laurels to the nation, and also welcome Sri Daljit Singh, chief coach and coordinator for this code development program, former Indian coaches, senior coaches, junior coaches, contractual coaches, member invitees from all parts of the country. I am very proud to about our big B of Indian volleyball, that is Mr. G. Sridharan, He has a 2 days back, first day when he has taken the lecture, he was talking about the vision of Indian team to participate in Olympics at least once. We are proud of you, sir. Every Indian has the same ambition to or desire to participate in Olympics at least once in our lifetime first. So, in this, there is a little gap between federation, maybe sports coaches, and different departments, I feel. That can be filled up by only Mr. G. Sridharan, because he has the good link with all the officials, coaches, sports promoters. So he can fill. Only thing I request Mr. G. Sridharan to encourage the youngsters, because coaching is not a one man's work, it is a teamwork, so that he has to encourage more and more the youngsters, because there are 2-3 categories here: senior coaches, junior coaches, contractual coaches. So senior coaches, there are some, they are worth to retire, we cannot depend on them. There are some people actively involving, there are many people like that, they are between 35 to 55 age group, coaches are there, that you can utilize for the coaching purpose. And also the youngsters, junior coaches like Jewel, Jivanathan, Ankush Katoch, Rajneesh, these Lizo John, these group can be utilized properly, because they are the youngsters, they have more years of service in their career to serve. So first of all, coming back to my topic, test, measurement and evaluation. First of all, one should teach the concept of the task. Before, when we teach the concept to the students, they understand first, because India is a very vast country, people are coming from different environment, so that they may not be good in understanding the language. So first of all, communication. First, what we have to do, we have to go in their level and teach. Once the concept is understood by these students, anything can be developed thereafter. For example, when I am taking the class management, I make them to understand class management is nothing but a behavioral management, because students are coming from different environment, different traditions, different cultures. They may not be able to understand the concept, what it is. So once the concept is understood, they can enhance their talk according to their level. And like this, we have different, coming back to my task, test. Until and unless we understand the test, what it is, we cannot do anything. So first of all, we have some different tests we are conducting regularly. The tests are called, we can categorize like theoretical test and practical test and laboratory test. Theoretical test can be called oral test, written test. Again, oral test can be bifurcated into descriptive test, objective test. When coming back again to practical tests are may be called general motor ability test, and specific can be called subjective test and objective test, and this laboratory test. So coming back to theoretical test can be bifurcated into oral and descriptive test, written test. Oral test means viva voce or interview type. When we go to interview, they say introduce yourself, talk about yourself. They start, I am so and so, my qualification is this, I am represented this university. Like that, they will encourage this one, introduce themselves. This is called oral test. And they may ask, talk about this. Another thing is, talk about service parts. In interview, they may ask, whenever we call the students for diploma interview, we call, they say, yeah, tossing in both hands not allowed. Person should not touch the service line, and they have to perform the serve within 8 seconds duration, like that. They will explain. Picture description and problem solving. And sometimes we show the signals. For example, rules book. For example, we show the signal of the ball in, ball out, judgment impossible, held ball. All these are in picture pattern. We can show them and ask them to explain what it is. This. And written test, coming to written test. Written tests are called descriptive test. That means detailed. Sometimes we may ask for the question, how you develop the Indian volleyball at international level? They will write a essay type answer. This is called essay or elaborative type answer. This is called written test. Next is objective test. Objective test may be like yes or no, multiple choice. In multiple choice, they may tick. And logical reasoning, sometimes they ask plus, minus, plus, what is the next? But again, we may tick plus, minus again, like this. This type of question we find. Again, coming to practical tests or field and physical tests. General motor ability test may be conducted like strength, speed, and endurance. Specific may be subjective judgment on observations. Through subjective judgment, example, selection trial is going on in volleyball. There will be some 5 to 7 judges, observers, they will be observing the selection trial. For that, they will give, basing on their observation, they will come to conclusion. Each individual having different observation. When they come closer and discuss, so and so is good, so and so is bad, whom to take, whom not to take, we can decide. This is called subjective judgment. Subjective means on observations. Next is objective judgment. Objective judgment means we may ask them to go for some service test, receiving test, setting test, attacking test, blocking test, defense test, like that. So objective is put. For example, serve. When we are serving, for example, court can be bifurcated into 2 or 3 parts in the beginning. They can tell the particular zone and serve. Maybe 1, 6, or 5 zone, for example. Number of chances will be given. Accordingly, we can judge. When we come to receiving test, receiving means one side service will be done, particular target they have to direct the ball. This is called receiving or passing test. Afterwards, we can setter test. Setter test can be, ball can be thrown by the coach or trainer. Setter will set the ball to the zone number 4 or 2, whatever the target is made and assignment is given to them. Then attacker test. Attacker, we may mark the ground. We can ask them to perform the attack, maybe straight attack, down the line, or cross court attack. And coming to blocker test, one side attack will be arranged, another side blocking will be for this one arranged, ask the subject to perform the block. Then accordingly, this defense test also be conducted. These are all called objective. Objective means target oriented. So next, coming to laboratory test, maybe biochemistry test, biomechanical or analysis test, strength and conditioning, sports medicine, etc. Normally, these are all the tests we are following. But coming back to what is test and test measurement and evaluation. I am not a statistical expert. Still, I made an effort to bifurcate the normal test as well as standardized test. Test is a tool, device, or an instrument to measure a specific thing. That means test is a tool, device, or an instrument to measure a specific thing. Measurement is a score or data or responses, informations or answers. Evaluation is rank, or we can give grade or class after comparison. For example, when you want to measure the height of the person, we are using stadiometer. Stadiometer itself is a test. Then after conducting the test, we will come to know the score, maybe 170 centimeter height, 180 centimeter height, so on and so forth. This is called measurement. Evaluation, again, after comparing this, we come to some conclusion. We say excellent, good, average, or poor. Even when you are measuring the weight of the person, weighing machine itself is a test. And whatever the measurement is coming, that is maybe in kg, 50 kg, 100 kg, weight of the person is called measurement. Then evaluation is their grade, or excellent, good, average, or poor. When you want to measure the timings of the athletes or a performer, we use the stopwatch. Stopwatch itself is a test. So time taken in seconds is called measurement. So we also evaluate excellent, good, poor, or average. Pull-ups or push-ups. Pull-ups and push-ups are these exercises are itself is a test. Measurement is maybe they may perform 15, 20, 30, so on and so forth. Evaluation is excellent, good, average, and poor. Question paper. Where we are conducting the examination, we give question paper to the students. This question paper itself is a test. So when we give the question paper, they answer on it. So whatever the answer we are getting, that is called measurement. So answer, basing on the answers, we give the marks, we award the marks. That is called measurement. Basing on marks, we grade them. See, for example, 85 and above is a distinction, below 85, above 60 is a first class, again below 60, above 50 is a second class, again below 50, above 35 is a first class. This is called evaluation. Questionnaire. Questionnaire we may give to the people to get some responses, to find out the characteristic of particular try, this one. So response questionnaire is given, they give response, they answer, tick, they may tick, they may respond accordingly. Nature of the questionnaire. So we, basing on the right or wrong, we award the marks basing on the standardized norms. That is called evaluation. So overall, what we can say, test is a tool means tool means stadiometer is a test, weighing machine itself is a test, stopwatch itself is a test, pull-ups itself is a test, question paper itself is a test, questionnaire itself is a test. Measurement, score, data, responses, informations, or answers, whatever we are getting, that is called measurement. Evaluation is a rank, grade, class. After comparison is called evaluation. Importance of test, measurement, and evaluation. What is the purpose we are conducting this test? Test helps to collect the data. That means test helps to collect the information. Test helps to evaluate the data. After collecting the data, we are evaluating. So further, test helps to set the goal or targets to improve the or enhance the performance of the athlete. After conducting the test, we will come to know about their performance. Accordingly, we give targets. That finding out their errors, we can give them feedback. This is importance. So test may be conducted: physical test, technical test, tactical test, psychological test, so on and so forth. So test has some characteristics. Test has some characteristic. Test has a validity. Validity means a particular test or instrument is able to measure the desired characteristics accurately or not. That means this is definition. Particular test or an instrument is able to measure the desired characteristics accurately or not. So pull-ups, for example, validity of the pull-ups. So we give pull-up test for boys. There are 20 students. Out of 20 students, some may perform 5, some may perform 10, some may perform 15, so on and so forth. Like that, if the same test is given to the girls, 20 subjects, some out of 20, 1 or 2 may perform 1 or 2 numbers. So we will come to know that this test is only valid for boys to measure the strength of the arm, but not for the girls. For example, another example I would like to give you. For example, 100-meter dash is conducted for people. If the test is conducted for the youth, 100-meter adult, it may be a speed. When the same test is conducted for the 6-year-old child, it may be a speed endurance. So that to measure the body circumferences, for example, chest, upper arm, calf, etc., elastic tape we are using instead of plastic or rubber tape, because this elastic tape is a valid or suitable instrument to measure the validity of the measurement. Like that, we may use standardized weighing machine like anthropometer rod, weighing machine, so on and so forth. Like that, reliability. Reliability means suitable or standardized instrument. Reliable. Reliable means trustworthy. That means definition says consistency of agreement among the test repeated by the same tester is measured. That means there must be a consistency. That means it means consistency of the test, that if an individual is tested the certain characteristics twice or more time, then that is when there is no change in his characteristics, he should give the same value or result should be identical. For example, I will give you example that will clear your doubt. Reliability means, suppose we say particular worker is reliable. Sometimes every day he comes to ground. For example, 6 o'clock, he'll water the ground, mark it, and keep the ground ready. Again, second day also comes, he will do the same thing. Third day also comes, he will do the same thing. When somebody asks about a particular groundsman or a marker, we say he is there, because why? No, he is reliable. That means his work consistency made us to understand he is reliable. I give one more example in connection with the same. For example, you are giving, one person asked you, sir, we want 1,000 rupees. He will give 1,000 rupees. Once you give the 1,000 rupees, he will say, sir, I will give after my salary. Then you give him a salary, you will give me amount. Then after collecting the money, after getting a salary, he comes back and pay you the money. Sir, this is the money taken from you. Again, that fellow person will ask, sir, I want this much money, I'll give this time. Again and again, that man is giving your money sincerely. It doesn't. What does it mean? That means this man reliable. Likewise, 100-meter sprint test is conducted on a particular subject by the particular tester repeatedly. It gives the same timings. So that is, this test is reliable because result is same. When you are conducting the speed test again and again, it gives the same result. That is called reliable. That means you are using standardized instrument. Next is objectivity of the test. Objectivity means I can say unbiased. As per the definition, the objectivity of the test means that the test, when applied by different testers, it should give almost the same results. Here the consistency of the agreement among the tester is measured. For example, counting at 20 children by any number of testers, same, it gives the same answer. Whether I count, whether you count, let anybody count, 20 number is 20, remains 20 only. So, for example, measuring a particular length of the log or any table or whatever it is, maybe height measurement, anything it is. If the same instrument is used by different testers, it gives the same or identical answer. This is called objectivity. Coming to precision of the test. Precision means accuracy. Accuracy of the tool or device. That precision says the refinement of the instrument is referred as its precision. Refinement. Refinement means accuracy of the tool or device. For example, speed test. For example, you are using find out the speed test, conduct the speed test. You are using wristwatch. Another also, you are taking the time, and you are using Swiss made stopwatch. There is a difference between wristwatch and standardized instrument when you are taking the timings. When you use the wristwatch, there may be some mistakes. There may be operational mistakes. There may be instrumental error. So we trust Swiss made watches better than wristwatch. For example, I will give one more example. Clarity of sound. We use local transistor. Maybe 50 rupees, 100 rupees we provide this transistor for our children. That, and also company transistor, maybe standardized company. When you use this non-standard transistor, we are not in a position to, that is not audible. We hesitate to hear the sound of the local because it is not refined one. Likewise, for example, I'll give one more example. When you weigh the gold as well as vegetable it doesn't make any difference. Maybe more or less 10 grams, 20 grams, 100, maybe even 100 grams. If it is going to the people, we don't bother. When you are measuring the gold, every milligram itself is a called accuracy of the tool device which we are using. Next, coming to the economy. Economy, that means less expensive. That means normally a test should be involve minimum cost and material should be easily available. For example, case study of a particular man. For example, we say Gavaskar. One person went to conduct a test case study for Gavaskar, Sunil Gavaskar. the great cricketer. So he requested Mr. Gavaskar. He accepted with a great difficulty. Accepted. Okay, you can take my case study like that. So this person gone to collect his data. So when he went to Bombay, he told, I am in Delhi, it takes 1 week. Can you come? He asked. Then, no problem, sir, I will come there only. When he reached Delhi, he told, sorry, all of a sudden, I reached Calcutta. I can meet you in Bombay only, he told. Like that, whatever the test you conduct, it should be less expensive. Otherwise, it will be like taking you are making a frame for the, you are making a golden frame for the ordinary picture. It looks like that. Again, coming to this, yeah, if you have taken this study for academic purpose, if it is delay, so you cannot submit your project or thesis on time, so that it is of no use. So that test should have a economy, time. The time required in construction of the test is administration of the test, then interpretation of the time. If time involved longer and longer, feedback cannot be given as proper time. So whenever you want to complete the test or any project, you should complete on time. So coming to another character, norms. Norms represent the achievement level of the particular larger groups. Norms provide a reliable and useful basis for the interpretation and evaluation of the test result. For example, norms should be based on the larger population. If you are constructing a norm for particular, for example, we are happen to be the subjects during our study time. There are 12 students, boys, male subjects, as well as only one lady was the subject for, she is representing females. So they conducted the test for 12 male subjects, and they are going to make a norms for the throughout India. And also they are conducting a test for the only one lady, and they are telling that is a norm for all India. It is not a valid, because if the subject, for example, that lady, if she is a very good, if she is giving very good result or performance, those who are, if it is considered as a norm for all India, you will not get through. For example, if she is a very poor performer, all will automatically qualify. Normally, norm should represent the larger population. So, for example, when you want to construct a norm for all India basis, you have to take the subjects performance from south, north, east, west, northeast, from all parts of the country you have to take. Then when you make norms, that will be a valid norms. For example, we are conducting test for STC inmates of volleyball, NCOE, Khelo India, so on and so forth. So whenever you conduct a test, it should represent throughout the country. Then only it will be valid norms for all India. For example, still we don't have standardized norms as far as STC schemes are concerned, because they may be having their own norms, but all India wise we don't have a standardized norms for the selection trials and all. Once I made an attempt when I was handling STC inmates of volleyball along with diploma course. I come to know that we cannot differentiate who is who and all, so that somebody may ask. I told the students to collect the data from Bengaluru, Visakhapatnam, Calicut, Mayiladuthurai and Pondicherry. Basing on that, they conducted test for about 60 subjects. Basing on that, I prepared norms for boys. In another boys, that is specific physical fitness for hostel inmates of volleyball. We have taken height, weight, 15-meter dash, 9,369-meter agility, 6 into 6, front and back, standing broad jump, medicine ball throw, absolute vertical jump, spike jump reach, block jump reach, 1.6 kilometer run, sit up, lift off. This is for 17 to 21 years age group players because STC is for 17 to 21 years. So I asked them to conduct a test and I made them to collect the data, and basing on that mean and mean value, I fixed the norms. That means something is better than nothing, but even then it's not a standardized test. So coming back to my topic again, I request our coordinator Sri Dalit Singh to prepare the points in the form of minutes discussed on the line course development program and presented for implementation. I want to say in this. So in All India, we don't have any norms for the STC inmates of volleyball. Once it is norms is constructed, so this can also be added in diploma syllabus. So, and again, I request our great big brother of Indian volleyball, G. Sridharan, to conduct the online development, who is also part of the online development program. Whenever they are conducting any seminar, workshop in VFI, our coaches also should be included and importance should be given to the SAI coaches, qualified coaches. And with this, I conclude my class. If anybody is having any doubts, you can ask through the chat. Thank you very much. Hello.
Sir, any question you can ask by chat.
Yeah. Rajesh.
Yes, sir.
You can go to participant. No?
891, sir. 91, sir.
Yeah, chat they can ask.
Parmesh sir.
Tell me.
Sir, Rakesh sir.
ಹೇಳಿ
ಎಲ್ಲರ ಹತ್ರ ಒಂದ್ಸತಿ ಹೇಳಿ ಸಾಯಿ ಕೋಚಸ್ ಮಾತ್ರ ಅಟೆಂಡೆನ್ಸ್ ಕಳ್ಸಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಳಿ ಚಾಟ್ ಬಾಕ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮೀಟಿಂಗ್ ಮುಗಿಕಿಂತ ಮುಂಚೆ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ದ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್.
ಓಕೆ ಓಕೆ
ಓಕೆ.
ಹಲೋ
ಹೇಳಿ ಸರ್.
ಏನು ಕಳಿಸಿಲ್ಲಲ್ಲ, ವೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ.
ಚಾಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ.
Please unmute so that you can, what is the way to measure the hypertrophy. Hypertrophy is not related to me. Really wonderful session. कुछ cut out से मत।
ಪರಮೇಶ್ ಸರ್
ಹಾ
ತುಂಬಾ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ.
ಯಾವುದು? Okay. So I coaches, please give your attendance.
Can we have test measurement please?
ಏನಿದೆ? Can we have? How many session practice are required to prepare a good player? This is not related. They can ask them. I request all of them to ask the question on test and measurement. They are asking all general questions. They are requested to ask. Audience are requested to ask the question on test and measurement. They are putting the attendance.
Okay, sir.
They are showing the only attendance.
Sridharan, sir.
Okay, can I test and measure the pace?
Hello.
Sir.
Yeah, tell me.
Yeah, you want to ask something, sir? Yeah, waiting for some.
No, nothing is good. He has done very well, and some more things needed on test, but he has given good things. Okay, Parmesh has done well.
Thank
Now
you, sir.
that
Thank you very
questions they are asking, those who are asking questions, he can give the reply. Even general questions, no problem. Parmesh, you can speak.
No, let them ask. I want to ask them to ask a related task.
No, don't worry. If they are asking some general question also, you can reply.
No, when they are asking, if they want to ask general question, let them send it in the chat. I'll respond to them after going back, because this is for only for test and measurement. No.
Parmesh, it's okay, Parmesh, but sometime the coaches wants to ask a general question along with the test and measurement. If they are asking something, you just say that what you know that. That much is enough. Don't worry.
Okay. Hello.
Yes, sir. Really, sir.
If they want to conduct a test for boys, you have to take all the parameters: strength test, speed test, endurance test, flexibility, coordinatability, especially agility, balance, coordination, reaction test, speed test, and power test are very important for volleyballers.
Very nice.
ABC and plus ABC means agility, balance, coordination, and power test, reaction test, and speed test are very important for volleyball players. There are some people, they asked what are the new tests. If they go to top end, they will get plenty of tests. They can find out the suitable test. Accordingly, they can conduct a test for their subjects. If they go to top end sport, they will get plenty of tests in various parameters. They can go through top end. Season excellent for psychologists. Yeah, somebody is asking some. Sir, your session is excellent for psych coaches and other. Okay, good.
That's very good.
What is the basic function of test and measurement? I told test is a tool. That means they have to use standardized devices. Then only they can get proper evaluation. They can make the proper evaluation. Reception test. Somebody asked reception test. As far as reception is concerned, already explained. One side I can ask the subject to serve. Other side we can make the parts. We can give maybe simple serve or tennis serve or powerful serve. We can give the number of attempts. Accordingly, we can ask them to send the ball to the desired direction, maybe setter's position. So we can gauge it through if the ball is going away, if they're going closer to the net, if they're going to the setter's end, and point ratio basis we can gauge those performers.
Mr. Parmesh,
Yeah, tell me, sir.
Mr. Parmesh, somebody asking whether we can have test in between the competition.
No, it is not possible. It is not good also, because if they
Yeah.
get some injuries.
Yeah,
They
please
get
tell,
some
please
injuries.
tell that. Please tell, little elaborate and tell.
Okay, somebody is asking, can we conduct a test in between the competition? Because in between the competition, conducting is not good. Sometimes when you are conducting the test, if they get injuries, they will not give performance. Performance is important than the test just before going to the competition. If they want to conduct a test prior to the competition, they can have. That is prior to the competition.
That's very good.
Then any questions?
Just see the chart if anything is coming.
Specific test can be subjective, objective, module related to volleyball. Yeah, specific test
Yeah, something is.
maybe subjective or objective. Subjective means whenever we are conducting selection trials, for example, there will be a number of selectors, maybe 5 or 7 like that, in odd numbers. So each person will have a different opinion about the performer. When they come closer and discuss who is A is good or bad, when they come together and discuss, we'll come to know. This is called subjective. Objective means when you give object, that means we say service accurate test. For example, hit to zone number 1, 6 and 5. That particular area is given. For example, reception test. If the ball is going to setter, if the ball is going to away, accordingly we gauge. Same time, we can conduct a test for attackers, and we can tell them to hit the ball down the line and cross court. If they are performing to the particular target, they will get the marks accordingly. This is the thing: objective, subjective, and objective test.
Very nice question is asking Parmesh. You tell that is it
labor-
possible that those boys are entering into the ground immediately? Can you make test? They are asking.
No, it is not. They should go for proper warm up.
Yeah, no, not only warm up. Some days adaptation is not possible immediately.
Yeah. All of a sudden coming from rest, they cannot go. They should go for anatomical adaptation, then little fitness, then we
little
can
more
measure
time.
their physical fitness.
That's correct.
Yeah,
that's what they were
after
asking.
that. Yeah. First time I'm using, that is a problem here. Sir, please suggest a book for the volleyball. Include every today topic upcoming. Okay. See, there are some information. They are asking some books for reference, volleyball reference books. There is a net online. You can get top end and volleyball advisors.com. They can study. Again, volleyball fitness advisors.com. Or
online is
basic
going on. Tell
skills
me.
and all. Coach Donny videos.
No. They are still there. I'll call you back. Okay.
Agility test will be best test is agility test is called repeated movements. Agility means combination speed and coordination is called agility. Sometimes we also conduct 936. It is not a standardized test. 10/6 we conduct agility, that is called standardized test. Psychological test we can conduct children also, because while conducting the test for the children, we get some feedback, like they are from which environment, in which condition they are living, what is their family background. Sometimes all of a sudden we scold the children, go, don't come without proper uniform, don't come without shoe and all, because we don't know their primary problems. This type of test can be conducted, psychological test can be conducted for the children in the beginning time. Yeah, psychological test can be conducted during prior to the competition, because we will come to know whether they are having any stress or what. We will come to know, so that some questionnaire type we can conduct. Accordingly, we can change the module and we can give importance while giving training. Already they are asking for 8 to 10 years children test. Are they asking training? The talent book, they will get some norms. They can refer that training talents. That is useful, but it is a general information, but you will get a lot of information in that. How to train the children. That is for beginners. It is not advisable when the people are coming from different regions to participate. For example, Sai combined team is going to participate in some national championship. People are coming from different regions. So it is better not to conduct any test. For volleyballers, 20 meters sprint is sufficient, because our area is 9/9 meters. So if you go beyond that also, nobody will go more than 15 meters. So it is better to go for 20 meters sprint is sufficient for volleyballers. Volleyball match score sheet is available some people are asking volleyball match score sheet. It is available in net. you can download it. You can go to FIAB.org. There you can find, you can mention the score sheet. You can download it. Suitable speed, they are asking some people. Suitable speed is 15-meter speed. Or for the children, you can go for 30-meter flying start also when we are taking the children into the hostel. That is already in our norms. Battery up test. Reactive power and takeoff power can be found out in biomechanical analysis. That is in SAI South Center. Reactive power and takeoff power, that can be measured in biomechanical analysis. Whenever you are conducting test before going for camp, it is not able to conduct any test until unless they are adapted to the new environment. For example, we have seen many occasions. All of a sudden, after completing our vacations, we come and start playing. It is also not good. Our body adapted different environment. After coming here without exercise, if you start playing, you will not get proper. Your body will get rigidity and you will get some injuries also.
Hello, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, Monday, sir. Okay, sir. Okay. Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Yeah. Okay, sir. Okay. Okay, sir. Okay. Thank you, sir.
Somebody is asking 14 to 16 years boys and girls. Hope they will play for 2028 Olympics. Always it is good to select the children at the young age, because when they start young age, they will have more training age. Once they have more training age, they will have more experience. So it is better to start the volleyball at the age of 8 to 10. That is also advisable. Some people are asking test for volleyball. They can go to top end. They will get plenty of tests. Attacker find difficulty in reception because in the early age people should play all the positions. Then they can develop better reception. we can give a simple example. And the people are coming from village area. They will play defense, attack, block, all round. So such a all round quality can improve the better this one, and the better now more number of repetitions are required.
Hello, sir.
Suresh.
Rakesh, sir. Sir,
Okay,
to all of you, sir. Tomorrow is a holiday. There is
okay,
no class tomorrow.
okay.
Monday 10:30.
I have to announce, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for your invaluable support and presence in attending the online code development program. So tomorrow is a holiday for the session. Day after tomorrow, as is the same 10:30, you can join for the session. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you,
very much.
Parmesh, sir. Thank you, Sridhar, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good day.
Thank you, Raghav, sir.
Zubair.
Thank you all.
Thank you. Rakesh,
Yes, sir.
we can disconnect now,
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
or is it required to some more time for attendance purpose?
Yeah, yeah. Attendance purpose. Sai people, please send your attendance in the chat. It's a request.
ನಮ್ದು ವಾಯ್ಸ್ ಕೇಳಿಸುತ್ತೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ.
Only Sai coaches, please.
I request all the Sai coaches to give your attendance in chat box for attending the today's session.
Only Sai coaches.
I guess they are asking what about other participants.
The federation, for our.
Acha.
ಸರ್ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಡಿ ಸರ್, ಸಾಯಿ ಕೋಚಸ್ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಇದು ಹಿಡ್ಕೊಳಕ್ಕೆ ಅಂತ.
ಏನಂತ
ಸಾಯಿ ಕೋಚಸ್ ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು
ಹ್ಮ್
ಅದೇ ನಾವು ನಮ್ಗೆ ಇದು ವೆರಿಫೈ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಡಿ ಸರ್.
Yeah, I request all the Sai coaches to enter your name in chat box because it is for your verification to maintain the attendance in the department. I request all the Sai coaches to mention your attendance in chat box without fail. This is for your current information, please.
Yeah, I told you. Now, finished the sections. I'm waiting for the attendance. voice writing system. Malayalam, sir. Ankush also there. Okay, sir. I'll tell. Hello.
ರಾಕೇಶ್
Sir.
ಹೇಳಿ ಸರ್.
ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದಾ ಅಥವಾ ಏನು ಇಲ್ಲ?
ನೀವು ಹೋಗ್ಬೋದು ಸರ್.
ನಾನು ಹೋಗ್ಬೋದಾ?
ಹಾ.
ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ರಾಕೇಶ್.
ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಸರ್. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಸರ್.
ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ವೆರಿ ಮಚ್.
Oscar. Ankush.
Yeah. Unmute me.
Over.
Okay, yes. Yeah. Tell me.
Over, right?
Let's wait for next 2 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah. Have you informed that tomorrow is holiday? I think.
Informed everyone.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. We'll wait for 2 minutes. Next 2 minutes.
Okay.
First mail I had sent only for one piece. ശരിയാണ് സെറ്റിംഗ്സിൽ ഓഫായി കിടക്കാണ് ഇന്നൊന്നും കേട്ടോ
What's sir from tomorrow, Bhaskar? Today is.
പിന്നെ വേറൊരു പ്രശ്നം ഉണ്ടോ ഇതില് 436 പേരുണ്ട്. ഓക്കെ, പക്ഷെ സായിന്റെ രജിസ്ട്രേഷൻ 279 പേര് രജിസ്ട്രേഷൻ ചെയ്തിട്ടുള്ളൂ ക്ലാസ്സിൽ. ബാക്കിയൊക്കെ പുറത്തു വന്നത് ഒരു 5 മൊബൈൽ ഉണ്ടല്ലോ വെറും ബ്ലാങ്ക് ആണ്. ഓക്കെ, അതിൽ നിന്ന് 2-3 മെസ്സേജസ് വന്നു. മതി ചൈനീസ് ഇതില് അതിന്റെ വല്ല കുഴപ്പമാണോ? അതല്ലെങ്കിൽ അവര് നോക്കണോ? അവർക്ക് അതൊക്കെ റിമൂവ് ചെയ്തോ? ഞാൻ ചോദിക്കാണ്.
Rakesh, I think we should end up now. We are not seeing any message in chat box.
Okay. Just save it.
Okay.